Here's our 2014 Super Air Nautique G23. Got this thing in Sublime green main with a Sublime green hull bottom, Onyx black forward stripe, accent, and tower. And then we've color matched the 4 Roswell 6x9 speakers up top on the tower there with the Sublime green as well. Pretty sharp looking boat. This thing's a 1-owner boat as well with 472 hours on it. Onto the back, this thing's equipped with the NSS system. We got a pair of SCM-10 underwater lights under there. We've also got the Nautique Bimini top up on the tower as well. As we come around to the front, sorry we got a little glare from the sun here, but we got some window tint on the windshield as well. Onto the front are the docking lights up top. This thing's sitting with full ballast at the moment. If you stay tuned, we will get some interior footage here. But overall, the boat's super clean. I think you'll be able to tell that from the interior video. And then at the end, we'll do some running footage for you too. So stay tuned. All right, guys, inside this 2014 Super Air Nautique G23, get you guys a look at the interior, which is in amazing shape. Honestly, couldn't find really any signs of wear that were significant that would even really show up on the camera. Again, we'll go through and I'll show you some of the options on here. So first off, you'll see we got our Silver Cloud main on the interior, black seat boxing, black texture, and our Sublime green accent on there as well, with the titanium gray sea deck throughout the interior on the floors. We'll walk through, and on the platform on the back end of the boat, we'll note there's a pair of SCM-10 underwater lights, which you might get a good look at. I don't know if you can see those super well during the day, but those things are insanely bright at nighttime. Under here, you're gonna see we've got a transom cooler as well on the back step, and then we have a stereo remote back here as well. Control your volume, change songs, so on and so forth from that. On into the interior. Pointed out the colors already. Let's show you guys the storage areas on either side of the motor here. Our G23 touts an incredible amount of storage. It's tall enough to where we can fit all that ballast under the floor, so it doesn't take up any of your storage space. So opens up a huge area for you on either side of the motor in the back. Option on here is the XR550 supercharged motor by PCM. This is again, it's a 1-owner boat and it's got 472 hours on it. Ton of power. I mean, you can be out here with tons of extra weight on top of the stock ballast, and this 550 is going to get the job done and get you up on plane, no problem. Again, we sold this boat brand new and have done all the service work on this boat as well, so very familiar with this thing. And yeah, that's our 550 motor. Close that up. Onto the interior, I'll show you our storage areas on either side of the boat, port and starboard. Similar size, those are communicating back to the corners. And on the starboard side, we're going to have our integrated battery charger. So you just plug an extension cord straight into the boat to get those batteries charged up if they were to run dead on you. It's super convenient to have that mounted right there. One other cool feature on this boat is going to be our transformable seating. So you've got this bench here. I'll give you a look from the back real quick. That bench flips up, slides back and flips up, so you can watch your buddies ride, whether it be surfing, wakeboarding, whatever you guys like to do. But definitely a little bit more comfortable to watch that way. And also, you've got the side seat flip up there as well. And you simply lift that thing up and let it roll down the track, and Super awesome. Slides right back into place without having to pick it up and flip it around. Let's break into here. Under our glove box, again, it's another huge storage area. We're gonna have our Polk sub under there, 10-inch sub with the amps mounted above, and our trash can with access from the walk-through right there. So nice, no one has to get out of their seat to get to the trash can. And another cool feature, speaking of not having to get out of their seat to get to a cooler, same story with the in-floor full-size igloo cooler. Sits right down on the floor there. Hard to find a more convenient spot than that. Directly behind, just going to be a service port to get down to your batteries, pumps, and sea strainer, and of course your drain plug. We're obviously in the water, so I've got that thing in right now. Let's go over into the glove box here real quick. You have got the cover on it, but you've got a stereo head unit, 12-volt outlet, USB, and then we got the boat books to go along with this as well, brand just like you would have if the boat was new. Onto the dash, we're going to have our Link 2.0 screen. I will show you the hours again, just under 472. Very warm water today at 55 degrees. But on here you're going to have basically your home screen to show your any engine diagnostics, obviously your water temp and air temp, as you can see right there. We've got maps loading up there. This waterway we're on is not charted, but if you're on a bigger body of water, most of those lakes are going to be in here. You've got your music, users, and we've got switching on here, which are going to have your stuff for your lights and heaters, all that good stuff under there. And then the only other screen on there is going to be your ballast, which I have a little bit in the tanks right now. Which I'll actually turn those on because I need to fill them. But other than that, you're going to have your driver's side glove box. You're going to have a couple charging ports in there similar to the glove box on the other side. G23 seats 16 people, by the way. So a lot of space through the interior, along with the bow. Up in the front, we just got another couple Polk audio speakers to add up to 6 total on the boat with your sub. Boat cover stashed in there in the front. Only other thing I wanted to point out while we were still in here would be our tower, where we're going to have our rotating board racks on either side in black, and then 2 pairs of Roswell 6x9 tower speakers, color matched in Sublime green with down lighting underneath here. So up under here we got some LEDs to illuminate the cockpit if you need to see anything at night. And then along with that, we got our Nautique bimini top on the tower as well, which is currently in the storage position, but I think can flip open and give you a little bit more coverage from the sun if you need. Not going to do that today because it's not super warm out. But stay tuned, we'll get some running footage, full ballast with the 550 motor. Stay tuned.
All right, here's Preston driving the 2014 Super Nautique G23. And its Sublime green is bright. Full ballast right now. You hear that surf pipe popping out of the water? Now it's really hard to see because we're looking right in the light. Call N3 Boatworks for a great deal on this one owner Super Air Nautique G23.